Hey guys, Fightoid here and welcome to a new video in the channel. In today's video, I will be starting a Runescape 3 Hardcore Ironman series. I have always wanted to start a video game series, but was just not sure which game to choose. When it comes to starting a Runescape 3 series, usually people will start from scratch. However, in my case, I already have a Hardcore Ironman. I've been playing that account for a while now. Definitely regret not starting the series as soon as I started the account, but it is what it is. I remember doing a pretty intensive grind and it just burnt me out and I took a break for about 8 weeks. But now I'm back. So let's just pretend that I have been recording since the start of this account and now it's just a new season. So this is going to be episode 1. Just a couple of disclaimers. First of all, from this point of the video, probably until the end of the video, I will be post narrating instead of a live reaction or live recording. The reasoning behind this is a lot of the clips, a lot of the recordings that I do, 90% to 95% of it is just not worthy to put on a video and not even worthy to spend time and edit. And that's just due to the fact that not much is actually happening, not much content in these like 3, 4, 5 hour recordings, just barely anything. So if I record for maybe 4 hours, I probably only use up to 20 to 30 minutes from those recording clips. When I edit those 30 minutes, it will go down to just a few minutes. From what you can see in the background, I am currently just doing my dailies. This is basically a couple of activities that I do every day. This game has daily activities, weekly activities, and monthly activities, and all of those are very useful. A lot of them require currency. As you can see here, I'm purchasing specific potions, and the other activities just require you to maybe complete some puzzles or search for a couple of things here and there. Finally, there are those that it's just all about time. So wait for it, go do it, interact with whatever it is, and then basically wait another week or another month to do the same thing again. So back to the goal of the video. So I said that I was gonna work on the pref requirements. The first skill that I decided to start working on is the summoning skill. As you can see, the skill that has the wolf icon. The goal is to get to level 75. It's not really that difficult. It's just that it requires materials. A lot of those materials takes a very long time to get. Some are very easy to get, some are very difficult to get. So right now what I'm doing is basically I've already decided that I'm gonna go and farm these materials that I need for that summoning skill. So the material I'm talking about is the charms, and I need a lot of it. Like I need maybe 3,000, maybe 4,000. So the boss that I'm going to is actually good for that type of material. It drops a lot of other materials as well, which will also be useful by the end of the grind. What I'm doing in the background is collecting a material called ectoplasm. I just needed to have like 35,000. Basically this is what I use for this ability here. If you can see, I'm hovering over it with my green cursor. Basically this ability helps conjure 3 types of companions, well, familiars. It's not similar to summoning, it's just a different thing. It's a necromancy ability. So this ability consumes 6 ectoplasm per summon. I have calculated that all I need is 6 ectoplasm per 1 kill, because it takes me about 1 minute to kill the boss, and every time I activate this ability it lasts for 1 minute. I didn't really need to get a lot of those ectoplasm, but it's very good to work on that right now so that in the future I don't have to always come back and collect more. So when it comes to grinding in this game, I might have an issue because I wasn't supposed to stay here for too long, but if you look at my level and if you look at the last clip, my level was 99 and now I'm about to hit level 103. So I overstayed here. Something about doing long grinds and looking at the loot, the drops that you get, and the amount of the drops keeps increasing over time, and the levels you reach, it's just a lot of dopamine. Basically it's a dopamine hit. So after reaching 103 necromancy and I already collected enough ectoplasm, I decided to work on another requirement for the quest series, which is prayer. It helps to provide extra bonus damage or extra protection from damage. Before I even do that training, trying to basically use 1200 slime buckets, which is like these buckets over here in my inventory, and the purpose for this is to acquire all the pieces of the prayer outfit. It provides up to 6% more experience when I'm training that skill. As you can see, I have already reached 75 prayer during this session, so that's basically prayer level 75 requirement completed, and I just have left the summoning requirement, the agility requirement, and the construction. All right, so right now I am basically preparing myself to start the boss grind and fixing my action bar, making sure my abilities are there. I'm checking the current KC that I have and the loot. Unfortunately, I haven't received any rare loots. I found out that in order to get your hands on any of these rare loots, you actually have to be in hard mode. Some people tell me you can also get them in the normal mode, but you know, I have so many kills right now and I haven't received anything, so I guess we'll find out. This boss fight is pretty easy when it's in a normal mode. You enter the arena, the boss spawns. It has 70,000 health, but it's not really a problem, and then I make sure I use my abilities. This boss does not do much damage, and if it does damage me, I have this conjure, the ghost. I get damaged, the ghost sees that I'm damaged and I'm low health, then it just heals me. Here I am after a very long period of time, probably a couple of days since the last clip, AFKing, and as you can see by my inventory, I have been here for a while. I have killed so much of this boss. If I remember correctly, I think it was about 700 kills or 658 kills. So just now just me making the decision whether I should stay here until I get 10,000 charms, and with these 10,000 charms I would actually no longer need to farm for charms anymore. While grinding the Arc Glacier, I noticed that it drops onyx dust. After some research, I found out that I can actually make or create an onyx or an uncut onyx, which is something that I've always needed. In order to create an onyx, you would need 100 onyx dust and level 97 divination and almost 300 incandescent energy. So as we can see here, if we interact with the energy, and right there you can actually create an onyx. For some reason I never looked into this, I never thought about it. I always needed an onyx, and now I have one. Now that I have an onyx, I can actually upgrade to the highest tier equipment in the necromancy skill. It's going to be the best tier 90 tank gear in the game, as well as the weapons. That will be it for today's video. Hopefully in the next video, I'll be completing the Prevdennis quest series. It has been great recording and editing my first video in a while. Please bear with my editing style. It should get better as I continue making these videos. If you have any suggestions regarding video editing or the game itself, put it down in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.